Hey guys, Barrettus here and welcome back to Forever Stranded. So in the last recording, we got this first vat set up, creating nutrient distillation. It's been running for a little bit now, and we've got just shy of 4 buckets. So next is to take that and turn it into Dew of the Void. So we've got our import bus here. I think if we set this to push, will that work? No, it doesn't appear to. Okay. Let's see, what can we do then? So we need to get that into something that we can either put it in the system or get it into a bucket. So maybe if we just make a tank. Portable tank. Let's just do a fluid tank. So if we sit this guy on the front, and then we tell this guy to push from the front. There we go, so that's going into here, and then we'll put it into the fluid pattern, and then let's see, so if we pick him up, we'll turn off his side outputs, and then we set this guy to import nutrient distillation. Still doesn't work, interesting. That is very strange, it doesn't seem to be able to output into the fluid import bus. Yeah, definitely can't. Okay. In that case, pick him up. We'll pick this guy up. We'll have to do a fluid tank on the side then. Do a fluid tank, and then we'll do the import bus here. Set to that. Is that going to output? Fluid import bus. It's really strange that this isn't working. Have I not tried to do import like this before? So that's exporting into that. I haven't, have I? I've only ever... Oh, we can use an can we use an interface? Maybe. Because there is a fluid interface, isn't there? Autofiller, fluid interface. Oh, we've got one like that, okay. So if I place him there. Okay, that worked. Right, okay, I had that wrong. So now if we check in the fluid terminal, oxygen, I don't see nutrient distillation. That's kind of odd. It's clearly outputting. Ah, but it's just sitting in here. Oh, okay, because the... is it because that storage is full? Okay, that might be the issue. Let's see. How much can these tanks actually hold? So what we might do is let this just always run. So this guy will always run, he'll always produce nutrient distillation. and he'll output it into this tank. So it can just fill up. It'll fill up to 10 buckets, and then this will fill up to another 8 buckets. So we'll let that do its thing. So it can pull from that side, and it'll push this side. And what it's going to do is push the nutrient distillation straight into this guy. Yes, so we'll end up with, what, 10 buckets? No, 16 buckets here. Okay. So we'll end up with 32 buckets worth of nutrient distillation across these 3 machines. And then we'll output the Dew of the Void into this storage cell. So I think the reason that the nutrient distillation got stuck in the interface is because our system's actually full. That's why the hydrogen isn't running anymore up in the electrolyzer. That's the assumption that I'm making. So we probably don't need that many acceleration cards in you or you. In fact, they probably don't even need one, but we'll leave it for now. So this guy shouldn't need a level emitter on top. He should just run. But we'll put a level emitter in the top of this guy. So what we might do is run this like that. Pick this guy up. Put him there. He's outputting water. We'll give him 1 acceleration card to make sure he keeps that stocked. That'll be fine. That means we can get rid of this cable. But we might need this. We will need this one at the back, yeah. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll place... let's see. I think we can put our fluid interface here. Like that. Yeah, so then this guy gets a fluid level emitter there. And he gets an item export bus on the back. Which needs a crafting card, capacity card, and an acceleration card. Okay, so then he needs to be set to be active with signal. This is going to be active when we have less than, let's say, okay, that's not quite what I wanted. Let's say less than 30 buckets. Less than 30 buckets of Dew of the Void, it'll output. Okay, so it's got nutrient distillation, so next it needs those 2 crushed items. So they are... clear these. Let's see, let's check that again. So it's grains of the end and grains of piezoality, which needs pulsating crystal and ender crystal. Okay, so if we search for ender crystal, give me 10 of them, and pulsating crystal, give me 10 of them. Good, and the ender crystal will take a little bit of time because that's the one that requires the Enderman souls, I think. But that's fine. So we'll make a processing pattern for 1 ender crystal. Then if we put one of these in the sag mill, we get 2 grains of the end. Okay. So 2 grains of the end. And then we'll do the same thing, telling it that 1 pulsating crystal gives us 1 grains of piezoality. Alright, good. So that's those two. We'll put them in the... Let's see, macerators. Where's the sag mills? Pound spawner. Oak. Oh, right. Everything's through buffers now. Whoops. Of course, because these are all buffered with chests now, we can't see. That's a bit of a pain. Okay, so I think these are both just set up to do everything. So let's just do one of them there and the other one there. Alright, and then if we go down here, we're going to tell this export bus to export grains of the end and grains of piezoality. Use stocked items. That's probably fine. It can probably use stocked or craft. So it's got that. It's got that. What is it missing? Interesting. What is it missing? I thought that was everything it needed. Dew of the Void. Nutrient Distillation, grains, and grains. Oh. Yeah, I'm not falling for that a second time. Okay, so it needed the redstone signal. Okay, so as soon as this finishes one, we'll grab it in the pattern, set that pattern for the storage cell, and then that's where it can store this stuff. And then we should be good. We'll just have to route it into the... Wow, that's crafting that way quicker than this one. It's interesting. It like restocked both a little bit and then started focusing on this one. Actually, I'm not sure if it matters if I put an acceleration... Oh, I've already got one in there. Okay. I don't think the acceleration card helps when it's got it crafted anyway. Just to check, is it going to craft the grains at the end? Oh, of course it would be, but it's... It'd be waiting for the souls, wouldn't it? Grains of the end. Oh no, it doesn't appear to be. Not sure what's going on. Doesn't really matter, it seems to be working. So that's being stored there, it's not being output yet, but if we set that to push, go, it's being pushed into here. Hoping is there any way... Damn it, there is no way for me to grab that. How do we grab the fluid? Okay, I might need to make another tank and just do a dodgy transfer. If I set you to pull... Oh, that won't work either. Shoot, okay, I think I'm just gonna have to destroy that. That's unfortunate. It's fine. Place you there. And I'll just have to wait for that to get some of the fluid. Alright, there we go. So we got 1,000 Dew of the Void. So now, if we take that, go to our cell workbench, put this guy in there, and set him to that. There we go, Dew of the Void. And then put him in here. Okay, so now that won't get filled up by any other fluids, which is good. And then if we pick this guy up, place this guy back down, and tell him to push. Nice, alright, I think that's working. So let's go up and verify that. Excellent, we've got Do with the Void. Alright, perfect. So we don't need any of that. We don't need that anymore. Probably don't need these anymore. You did not mean to throw that in there. Meant to throw that in there. Okay, so we've got that there. We need another dimensional transceiver. Probably cables. How do we want to do this? Let's do yellow cables. And an export bus. Fluid export bus. Okay, so I was going to put this up here on the blue network, but we might just put it down here with this system. We've still got 3 channels on this line. So let's just do him there, transceiver there. You're going to receive main battery out, and you're going to output Do of the Void. You're going to send Do of the Void. Okay. Set him up for that. And then I don't think we have any way to check that that's working, except to go and see if our teleporter has got fluid in it. So we need to break that so we can access this guy. Power's still good. You're going to receive Do of the Void. Nice. Eternal tank is full. It's dialed to those coordinates, which I think is from this. Which means if we stand here and teleport, whoa, just like that. So this is where we set the point couple of episodes now. A couple of episodes ago. So that works. It's sent us to here. So now we've got the transceiver, got the telepad and the dialing pad, we've got the home base coordinates. So if we fly up to the space station, we should be able to set this up, put the home base coordinates into it, take some coordinates for the space station, and we should have a working network. So I've got my spacesuit on, hopefully the rocket's fueled, and we can just head up there and finish this off by doing it. So you've got fuel, you've still got the correct destination, let's go. No sound effect this time. Alright, I'll see you guys up there. Right, and we're just landing now. So here we go, back on the space station. There we go. That should all be good. So where are we going to set this guy up? I was thinking of doing it down here, but maybe... I'm still not sure what I'm going to do with this area. I'm thinking I might actually like divide it up into rooms. Like maybe run like walls like around here and make four rooms with these corridors into a central area. Because it's just a bit too open at the moment. Actually, we haven't been up here in a while, just to confirm this is still connected. We didn't have a particle effect on the one down there, but I think we might have needed to come up here to make sure it was still working. Although we do have a chunk loader, so I'm not sure why that wouldn't have worked. But for now, I'll probably do some more work and move this stuff around, but let's just get it set up and prove it works for today. So if we build our teleporter pad, Get our dimensional transceiver, all of our other bits and pieces. So put this guy down. We want him to receive main battery out and receive do of the void. So this guy's got power, got do of the void. Place the dialing device. Let's get our coordinate selector and we'll set it to, let's say, the center of up here first. And we'll call it space station. Alright, so now we've got a space station and a home base. So we'll go to this guy and we'll put a home base in. Lock it as a coordinate, stand on the teleport pad, and teleport. Oh, enter target, teleport. Nice! That works perfectly. Excellent. So now if we go over here, and we want to get rid of home base, I'm going to put space station in. Go. So now if we stand here, teleport. No, space station, teleport. Awesome, and we're back in space. Perfect. That is really good. Alright, so now that we've got that set up, we don't need to fly our rocket back and forth and worry about fuel. That'll keep us stocked with 30 buckets of Do of the Void, although it seems to be producing plenty. So I don't think we'll need to worry about improving the output or anything of that. And yeah. Alright, so I'm going to do a little bit more work on this room. Probably set the teleporter and the network link up somewhere else, give us a bit of a workshop area up here. And then I think we're ready to start looking at the warp drive. But that'll do for today, guys. And I'll see you in the next one.